not turn the ball over 50 times like Kari does. That's my only goal for this game. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Yeah, you send an invite, but it can no longer be used. Oh, okay.
My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission, coming for the top position, ain't no competition.
Alright, I'm streaming it, sorry. I'm on my YouTube channel.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
So I guess that guy who... Did the guy who played the 49ers play against my team? Or no, probably not. He quit? Oh, he quit the league. Yeah, I don't blame him.
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, at beautiful Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro, and he will lose yardage and be backed up. There's a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it third down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's a strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Like, I threw it too early. Plus his foot went to step and I threw it.
On third down, Johnson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Yeah, these animations from throwing the ball are so slow.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
Look at the do what my cousin used to do. That's when he would run it to one side of the field and turn it around.
That time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Two kickoff returns on me in one game. I was like, motherfucker. I still won, but that was so annoying.
Mahomes now on first down. Rolling to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Fuck the...
First down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Get ready, get ready.
Here's Murray from midfield.
Oh,
he finds his man Johnson.
I missed the old school days where
go
they
anywhere
stop
that time.
right in the middle of the route.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
In this game, you got to try to get them like in the middle of the route.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it. The safety. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Realism makes shit random.
Receiver. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
It's like my buddy Sandra said. He said 50% of this game, you have to manually play it. He said if you let the computer do the work, you're going to
with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on
the computer
to kick this
does,
one away.
but like if you play zone,
this is
it happens.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They can have a script to start the ball game.
Let me see. I gotta look at my controls. I remember the game came with a little thing that tells you the controls.
Down 2 touchdowns.
I don't know what kind of control
probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off
but
the board.
for some reason, it's not letting me.
Throwing now is Murray.
Oh, my
and
God.
that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the
Now I
contact.
see
Brings
why.
up second down.
Now I see why.
And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Well, that's the only way I'm going to get yards on you. We go back in coverage. And none of them, I only got probably one or two
looks to throw again, second and 10. Incomplete. He's trying to force it to his tight end play there, and that'll make it third down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Hands are pretty good unless you hit him like right
to
at the
another
point of
first
attack.
down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33.
First down, Arizona.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's what I'm looking for.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter.
They were great against Kari blitzing that.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh no, don't die on me, connection.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray. Flushed out right. Now Murray has it straight.
Eddie fumble. That dingling.
He gained really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good. With
a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Baker with a pick. And they have the football.
That wasn't me. That was the computer. That was the computer. Oh, good grab.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. So now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback. On 3rd down, Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Murray now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Oh, one blocks.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
So ugly.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is all invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said
legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray going to throw.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. After the sack on first down, Murray, it's complete. It's Fitzgerald.
Even though his rating
and he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
He always gets open.
23
My only
yards
problem
to
with him
pick
is
up
sometimes
there.
he'll get lit and drop
2
the
minutes
ball.
to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd and 7, Murray dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Off the draw, here's Johnson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Murray now. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield at the 50.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just change. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now defense. Do you play aggressively or do you lay back?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 44 yards. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 29, 2 short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
That's a first down in real life.
They go to Johnson again. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
What's up?
On second and 11 now. Murray. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down, Arizona.
They stay on the ground on first.
Oh, my fullback did his job, but he blocked the wrong man.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Middle, but for some reason,
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's because I play hella cheap.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. And he finds Fitzgerald. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The young buck finding the veteran there. There is 14 years separating Kyler Murray and Larry Fitzgerald. Murray turning 22 back on August 7th. And on August 31st, Larry Fitzgerald turned 30. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
I hate the fat linebackers got hands like glue. It is not realistic.
Take over at the 26-yard line.
Huh? I know, but still, that's not realistic.
That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
I know, even as a user, you shouldn't have
every time you
like
throw
ball
an
hawk
interception if you
hands.
do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early?
No linebacker should be averaging like fucking 5 or 6 picks. He ain't realistic. But in this game, shit. You could be throwing
He's
picks.
getting all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
You got fucking Tyreek Hill and fucking X Factor.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Good play,
And he knocks the
secondary.
ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek
I've been
Hill, the
using all my
intended
points to
receiver,
boost up my
but it's going to be
secondary.
second down.
My secondary is garbage. Only got like maybe, only got like 2 people. Only got 2 people in my secondary that are like really good.
They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
Yeah, that's why I hate this game.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
No, that was just a dude on the end. He wasn't supposed to blitz, but I guess
now
he
in
just blitzed.
Tampa.
Not a corner blitz.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And he's got his tight end Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Working from the gun, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Blocking out there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I said my blockers were set well, but this guy doesn't have any wheels. They had some blocks. He just didn't have any wheels.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about your college football. And I'm evaluating guys for the draft now. My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Levante David. Clay, the intended receiver. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
That was a user.
Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And going deep for Hill. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That is caught. It's Perriman. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
I know you like to roll friggin' no huddle, you fucker.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tyreek Hill becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year as his guys continue to pour it on. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Don't apologize. You have
this is taken at his 4.
Because if I knew how to play this
and he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
I'm serious. I told Carter, whenever we played, I never had mercy on him, and that's how he got good at the game. That's one thing I will say about Kari. He takes his whoopings like a
ready
man.
to go with their next drive.
And then again, I don't talk
the
shit
Cardinal
to agitate him.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this match. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
First down, Arizona.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
Take him a shot. Oh, you pushed him.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only
That should be. They don't call pass interference in this fucking game. He pushed the nigga out of bounds.
It wasn't an interception.
It did caught the ball. So you watch.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Whack,
but correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's a 20 carry for Johnson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
You got him. I just would have had him like 2 more seconds because it'll take him an extra 2 seconds to throw the damn ball.
And that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Wide open.
Here's Andy Lee.
Right when I was about to release the ball.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets this away, and look at this.
Okay, he got it off. Okay, I thought for a second.
Here's Hill on the return. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games
like I said, I got to get used to playing games.
And in none of them did the...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Yeah, it was like nobody could catch up to him.
To go for 2.
He had everybody beat.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Oh, trying to break all the records.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Everybody's blocking.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message? And my goodness, another interception.
Linebacker should be getting like 5 or 6
Davis, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
That is true.
That
but
time
at the same
defensively
time,
looked like they showed
even
quite a
in
bit
a
of pressure,
pick-heavy game like ESPN 2K5, they'll only get like maybe like depending on the linebacker and his ball hawking skills, you'll probably only get like he'll like even if it's interceptions like an 80, he'll probably drop the ball half the time.
Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there.
Like you gotta have the ball hawk
described an interception.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
This is offense. Hell yeah, except that.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's caught by Mike Evans. He's going to go out of bounds. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
And everybody covered. He had no choice.
Number 2 as he scrambles for first
defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line. Let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interceptor pressure again, and down he goes again. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards.